Imagine crossing the desert for months, defeating an entire army, and finally smashing down the heavy doors of the world's most guarded temple. This is exactly what the Babylonian army did when they conquered Jerusalem. Their soldiers expected to find the ultimate prize, a chest made of solid acacia wood, completely overlaid in pure gold, with two massive golden angels stretching their wings over the lid, the Ark of the Covenant, the most sacred, terrifying, and powerful artifact in ancient history. But when the soldiers finally breached the inner sanctum, the room was completely empty. This isn't just a legend. We know this because the Babylonians kept a meticulous, line-by-line inventory receipt of every single golden spoon, silver bowl, and bronze pillar they plundered from the temple. Yet, the most valuable object on earth was completely missing from their records. It had vanished right before the walls fell. So, where did it go? Today, these stunning historical theories tell us exactly what might have happened. The first theory takes us directly beneath the chaotic streets of modern Jerusalem. Centuries before the invasion, King Solomon constructed a great temple to house the ark. But Solomon was an incredibly wise ruler, and according to ancient Jewish records, he foresaw that an enemy empire would eventually destroy his city. To prepare for the worst, he secretly designed a highly complex labyrinth of deep, hidden subterranean vaults directly beneath the Temple Mount. The theory suggests that right before the Babylonian siege, temple priests secretly carried the heavy ark down into the dark, stone tunnels, sealing it behind massive walls. And the story gets wilder. In the summer of 1981, a prominent rabbi named Yehuda Getz used ancient holy maps to secretly excavate deep under the Temple Mount. He claimed he navigated the dark tunnels and actually located the exact chamber where the ark was hidden. But before he could breach the final wall, a massive fight broke out between local religious factions on the ground. Fearing a full-scale holy war, the Israelite government stepped in, halted the excavation, and permanently sealed the underground wall with thick concrete. To this day, that concrete wall remains completely untouched, blocking whatever is on the other side. The second outcome leads us to a lonely mountain peak across the Jordan River. This story is recorded in an ancient book called Second Maccabees. Now, to be completely clear, this book is not found in the standard Protestant or Hebrew Bibles, but it is preserved in the Catholic and Eastern Orthodox scriptures as historical records. According to this text, a few days before the Babylonians breached the city gate, the prophet Jeremiah received a terrifying divine warning. He took a small group of trusted men, smuggled the heavy ark out of the city, and traveled all the way to Mount Nebo, the exact mountain where Moses died. Jeremiah allegedly found a massive hidden cave on the mountain slope. They marched inside, placed the ark, the holy tent, and the golden altar of incense in the darkness, and heavily blocked the entrance with stone. The text claims that a few of Jeremiah's followers went back the next morning to mark the trail so they could find it later. But when they reached the mountainside, the path had completely vanished into thin air. Jeremiah rebuked them and declared that the place would remain completely unknown until the end of time. The final theory doesn't involve priests or prophets, but a group of wealthy, eccentric British aristocrats. In the year 1911, a man named Montague Parker became obsessed with the theory that the ark was hidden in a secret cave system outside the city walls. He raised millions of dollars, sailed to Jerusalem, and spent months digging in absolute secrecy, but they found nothing. Desperate and running out of money, Parker made a highly dangerous, reckless decision. He heavily bribed the local guards of the sacred dome of the rock temple. For nights in a row, dressed in traditional robes, Parker and his men sneaked onto the holy grounds, slipped down into the darkness beneath the sacred rock, and began aggressively digging. On the 9th night, a temple guard caught them hacking away at the ancient stone floors. The news spread through Jerusalem like wildfire. A massive, violent holy riot broke out in the streets. The citizens were hunting for the British diggers, ready to execute them for desecrating the holy site. Parker and his team fled through the shadows, rushed to the coast, and boarded a private yacht, escaping the country by the skin of their teeth. Many believe they secretly smuggled a massive treasure chest on board before they escaped. So the mystery remains completely unsolved. Is the most powerful artifact in human history still sitting behind a sealed concrete wall beneath the streets of Jerusalem? Is it buried in a long-lost cave on a holy mountainside? Or did a group of reckless British explorers smuggle it away to a private vault over a century ago? Drop your thoughts and theories in the comment down below and let me know what you think.